Hi, welcome to another Level 2 Statistical Inference video. This is the second part for the analysis. So we've already chatted in our first video, and now we're going to give you some more thinking and ideas for the analysis section. Right, well, we know the analysis is going to be broken up into the following sections: our position, our spread, and our shape and interesting features. In the last video, we chatted about the position and the spread. So in this video, we're going to wrap up what we mean by shape and interesting features. Right, well, the shape refers to what the distribution of data looks like. Your dot plot and box and whisker graph is going to best help discuss what the shape is. Look for any of the following shapes and other interesting features and discuss them in more depth with possible reasons. So we're going to talk about normal distribution, uniform distribution, irregular distribution. We're going to chat about skewed data and symmetry. And then some of the other features you may see are peaks, bimodal, clusters, gaps, and extreme values or outliers. Right, well, normal distribution. We've actually got an entire topic of this later on in the year if you stay with your level 2 studies. And it's normal distribution. And it's a shape that basically has a peak right in the middle and is symmetrical, and it sort of drops off on both sides. Quite often heights are normal distributed. In this example, birth weights are normally distributed, but it kind of looks like this. We often refer to it as a bell-shaped curve. So that's what the normal distribution curve looks like. And your data may end up looking like that. And if you do notice it, have a discussion about it. Basically, the peak value occurs right in the middle, the more common values in the middle, and not so common values on the outsides. Uniform distribution, well, that basically means that the numbers and the data is just spread uniform across the scale. All right, we've got a bit of everything here going on, and it's a sort of a uniform, even scale in distribution. An irregular distribution basically means that it's not normal and it's not uniform, and there's no real pattern that I can see that's going on. All right, well, let's chat about skewed data. We can be skewed to the right and we can be skewed to the left. Now, if we're skewed to the right, that means we have a tail going off to the right. So we have sort of a lot of numbers on our left-hand side, a sort of a bulk, a peak, and then we sort of have the scatter of numbers tailing off to the right. But if data is skewed to the left, we have the opposite. We have a lot of numbers and the peak on our right, and then we have our sort of our tail and a scatter of numbers heading off to the left. So we could have skewed data, skewed to the right and skewed to the left. Right, symmetry, and it could happen for normal distribution or uniform distribution. We could just be symmetrical. In other words, the data looks symmetrical on either side if we had sort of this mirror line. All right, well, peaks, we talk about a peak. If you chat about a peak, describe where the peak is. Sorry, I went too far there. In this example, you'd say the peak occurs at 50 matches per box. Bimodal, this occurs when we have more than one peak. Bi means two, so bimodal means two peaks. And if you see data that's bimodal, chat about where the two peaks are. The first peak occurs just before 2 eruptions, 1.9 maybe, and the second peak occurs around about 4.5 eruptions. Right, clusters. Well, if you come across clusters, not only chat about where they are, i.e. describe where they are on the scale, but maybe come up with reasons why you think there would be clusters of data. And the opposite of clusters are gaps. Again, don't just say there's gaps at 1 and 2 hours and 7 and 8 hours. Try and discuss why you think that might be the case. Extreme values or outliers. Well, again, an extreme value or an outlier is a value that is quite different to the rest. And don't just say, I've noticed an extreme value at 24. Discuss why you think that's there, what it means. Right, well, that's us for the video. So thanks for watching in. Make sure you describe as many of those features as you can when you write up your investigation.